I need you to be honest with me.
I'm being honest with you, dude.
This is gonna go a lot easier if you're honest.
And I will, yeah, dude.
Yeah. What are you on right now, man?
Cloud nine. What? Cloud nine.
No, what are you on right now? You gotta be honest.
I'm on one, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. What are you on right now, man?
TikTok, what? Instagram, all of them. I'm on all of them.
I'm not talking about your ads. Drugs.
Sure, if you got some. Yeah, I'm down. You guys party? Yeah, dude.
Step out of the car.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't let your children do drugs. I love watching this guy's skits because they're just, to me, they're very funny. And the second one coming up, in my opinion, is hilarious. But ladies and gentlemen, before we started, first of all, welcome to AP Reacts, where we try to break down a little bit on the gloom and doom, have a little bit of fun watching some shorts that are funny and some that are also interesting. I wanted to go ahead and recommend to you a YouTube channel that I found not too long ago that is awesome. Wait till you see what these guys do. So this gentleman right here and his two brothers, and also a fourth partner that they have a roofing business. Excuse that, that's Lulu running in. Have a roofing business, and I believe it's out of Canada. And what they do is they give back to the community by driving around once a week in an impoverished section of where they live, or in an elderly section of where they live, pretty much where they see that people have need. They drive around and they offer to replace the gutters, and most times they put an entire new roof on the house that they pick 100% for free. And their videos are very inspiring. They give you confidence that humanity is still here and within us. And I would like it for you to go over there and check out their videos and subscribe if you really like it. You don't have to say AP sent you or none of that kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just presenting to you this YouTube channel because these guys do a great thing for their community. And I've always said that it starts in your home and then your community. Take care of those things first before you go out of that radius. Anyways, let's get back to our second shorts, because this one is two things: interesting and, in my opinion, very funny.
What percentage of your staff did you fire at Twitter?
We're about 20% of the original size.
So 80% left?
Yes.
So how do you run the company with only 20% of the staff?
It turns out you don't need all that many people to run Twitter.
But 80%? That's a lot.
I mean, if you're not trying to run some sort of glorified activist organization and you don't care that much about censorship, then you can really let go of a lot of people, it turns out.
Asked the question about what can really stop it, and the bloodbath, really? I'm going to say one word: reparations.
Who ends up paying for it? And let me ask you, just as a community.
I can tell you that. I feel that the Democratic Party should pay reparations to blacks, because it was in the 1800s when the Republicans, which was known as abolitionists, separated from the Dixiecrats because they did not want to continue slavery. Ooh. So after the abolitionists helped black people become Republicans and they changed their name, black people were able to own businesses. They was able to create the Black Wall Street, Rosewood.
Come on, talk that talk.
Wealthiest communities in the United States. And so it was the Democratic Party who created the Ku Klux Klan.
Facts.
And the Klan were the ones who hated the blacks for creating Black Wall Street, and that's why they dropped the bomb on Black Wall Street.
Do they teach this in schools? Probably not. Why is that? Maybe there's an agenda behind their actions. Now, when you listen to this, you're going to be running to the banks to take your money out. Not only because of what's happening in the current, but because of the way that it's always been. It's just that people don't know, or maybe don't want to know.
Bank, and when I called them, I asked for $250,000. Now, for me, $250,000 is not much money. When I called the bank and said, hey, I'd like to pick up $250,000 because I need it for my podcast, I want to show a little bit of money, they said to me, well, we're probably going to need for anything over $20,000 to make an order, which will take about 3.5 to 4 weeks to run.
Why does a bank need 3.5 to 4 weeks to get money that they say you have in their institution, ladies and gentlemen? The reason is because that money that you think is there only exists in the digital world. Now here, our government is very against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, which are currency units and tokens that only exist in the digital world. But why are they for a US dollar that only exists in the digital world? Because they control that US dollar. But it doesn't really exist when you think about it.
Then we're gonna need an armed guard that's gonna meet you, walk you to your car, and make sure that you drive away with the money. So then I said, look, I need just $250,000, and it's not that much money. And the bank pretty much told me, Ben, it might not be a lot of money for you, but it's a lot of money. So I told him, look, if you get me $250,000 in 4 weeks, it's fine, I'll wait. It took about 5 weeks for me to receive $160,000. That's all they were able to scrap. That's a bunch of bullshit. That means that I have money in the bank that doesn't exist. And then I come to find out that only 3 to 5% of the money in the economy is physical money. The rest of it is digital money. So I called my bank and
act accordingly.
I just find it funny how the verdict comes out on Donald Trump and not a single riot has gone down. Not a single window has been smashed. Not a single fire has been started. Not a single business has been destroyed and completely burnt down to the ground in some fiery, crazy protest because of the result of Donald Trump's verdict. I just thought that was really interesting. Oh, you want to know what else is really interesting? Out of all the presidents that the United States has ever had, there have been plenty that have committed actual war crimes. Not a single one has caught even a misdemeanor charge for anything. Even everyone's Lord and Savior Barack Obama sent a drone strike that attacked a wedding procession that killed 12 innocent civilians. Anything about any type of trial for Obama because of that? No, you haven't. Everyone just seemed to forget what Hillary Clinton did with the whole Benghazi situation and how innocent Americans died.
We're not in their club.
All facts. We know why they haven't been prosecuted. It's because their name isn't his, Donald Trump.
I just find it funny how...
You know why they haven't been prosecuted? And you know why Donald Trump has been prosecuted, ladies and gentlemen? And I believe this, and I don't care if you don't. Unsubscribe. It is what it is. Is that what Donald Trump said is true. He said that he's not fighting for his freedoms. He's fighting for our freedoms. And I believe that. I believe it. Take a look at how much these criminals in the Beltway get away with on a daily basis while they enrich themselves, ladies and gentlemen. And the average American out there, now it seems to be the average American out there, is just barely surviving. They don't care about you. And this is a great segue on how they don't care about you and they use the system against you to enrich themselves. Listen to this.
Nancy Pelosi basically pumped and dumped Microsoft stock, and I have proof. Nancy and her friends in Washington, D.C. reportedly sent $500 million to Microsoft last year, artificially inflating its stock price. Just before they sent Microsoft the money, Nancy Pelosi bought $1 million worth of the stock and it immediately shot up 23%. This trade alone made her $230,000, which is just pocket change for her. This is why I track politicians' stock trades. Every time Nancy Pelosi buys a stock, I buy. And when she sells, I sell.
Amazing that people are actually making money off of the stock trades of politicians because they can get away with insider trading and not go to jail. Whereas if you or I did it, we'd be in jail right away. Why? We're not part of the club. And again, please forgive me for overlaying some music on top of some of these shorts. It's just that if I don't, it won't appear anyways. So I have to do it to get the information to you. But I know that these shorts, ladies and gentlemen, are supposed to be something to get away from the doom and gloom and stuff like that. But it's also things that I find interesting and ways to be able to convey information to the greater masses, at least people that watch these videos, things that maybe they're not aware of and that they can be like, oh, wow, I just learned something in 30 seconds that I never really knew. Let me do a little bit of research into that and find out that most politicians up in Washington, D.C. really are crooks and that they really do live off of the backs of the American people.
I'm not a military expert, so can someone explain why our army is here when the invasion is happening here?
Can you explain that? That's not even funny. It's not even funny. How is it that the United States of America has over 800 military bases all over the world with service members all over the world when we need them the most here at our southern border? Oh, good. Another good one. I love this guy. Let's see what he's got to say on this one.
Oh, dude.
He got pulled over.
You know why we pulled you over tonight?
Probably something very serious, dude.
Well,
if I had to guess, dude, because you guys probably got a bunch of. Or if you pull me over, it's probably something very serious, dude. You guys are probably saving my freaking life right now, dude. Actually, I'm probably having my life saved right now, dude.
We're not.
Thank you guys, dude. Thank you. Is somebody like trying to get me or like kidnap?
I don't know what
me
code
or
4
like
is.
sex trade me or something.
This is a traffic
assassins. Is it assassins, dude? Dude, is it assassins?
Are there people trying to assassinate you?
Well, I don't know. Probably, dude.
Why would they be trying
they probably do, or that, or like gangbanging. Gangbangers. People who do gangbangs are probably around here or something.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I've never even. I've probably never even been around here.
People that do gangbangs. This guy is out of control. Let's see. What do we got next here? Oh, this is actually pretty funny. All right. So I hope you're still around for this one. Looks like a dog. Look at this. Look at what he picks up. Something that looks like a vacuum. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. What is this? I'm out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last one, but you all know, those of you that have seen these before, that on the very last one, when it's over, we go down one and see if we can show it. If it's family friendly, we will react to it together without me having ever seen it. Only if it's family friendly, but let's see what this one is first.
Why is it at gender reveal parties, people only choose one of two colors? If genitals don't define gender, how does removing them affirm it?
Oh, man.
It's scary when the weatherman is the closest one to telling the truth on the news now. How are we taking the rights of women away if we don't know what a woman is? So the man who accidentally left 300,000 guns for the Taliban is going to lecture us on gun control? Want to stop drunk drivers from killing sober drivers? Ban sober drivers. That's how gun control works. Why is it?
Doesn't that make sense? I love that last one. I can say right now, ladies and gentlemen, this short video right here is probably triggered a whole bunch of people, all right? But that last one was great.
Want to stop drunk drivers from killing sober drivers? Ban sober drivers.
Wow.
That's how gun control works. Why is it?
Amazing. All right, let's see what's next.
Nah, ain't no way. Yo, that dog does look like a lion, though.
I thought it was a lion.
Oh! Nah, ain't no way.
No way. That's a lion.
That dog does look like a lion.
Look at this.
Am I tripping?
No.
Nah, ain't no way. Yo, that dog does look like a lion, though.
Oh, goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a little bit of entertainment at least on that. Remember, I will not be doing a video this Sunday. I'm going to smell the roses, but on Monday, I will be doing a live stream with Grayman on his channel, Grayman Prepping, where I will be disclosing the winners of the OUPES Exodus 600 and the OUPES 1800. I hope that you have a great weekend. I truly do appreciate every one of you, and I hope you're having a great summer thus far. God bless every one of you. God bless America. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out.